is one thing that I want to read from my book. And so it's kind of, it's what I end my book with, and it's kind of the charge, that I left folks with the book, and it's something that I want to leave you all with as well, too. And so just bear with me. Hopefully it's not too long. It says, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. I'm sure that many of you have heard the phrase used in some manner or another over the years as a way to rally hope, strengthen conviction, encourage people to stay in whatever fight they've committed themselves to. Former President Obama invoked the words often in his own speeches. He even had them woven into the rug of the Oval Office, and rightly so. Obama knew that real justice, significant change to the systemic inequalities we face, would not come about in one single moment, nor, as history has clearly shown us, would it simply arrive with the passage of time as an inevitable conclusion and automatic guarantee. Because while the arc of the moral universe may bend towards justice, nothing bends without us first bending it. Achieving real justice requires applying constant pressure, and not just by a few well-intentioned individuals. Bending the arc will take a movement that reimagines justice by first acknowledging the humanity in people. This is where the work begins. The current criminal legal system is structured around who is worthy and who is unworthy, who belongs and who does not. If we strip people of their dignity, their humanity, it's easier to think that they're not the same as us. And if they're not the same as us, we don't have to sympathize. But there is humanity in everyone, no matter what they are alleged to have done. We are all more than the worst act we are alleged to have committed. To create the kind of justice we want to see, as a society, we must collectively think in new and different ways than we have in the past. We must take the time and care to see people, as the complex individuals they are. When we do this, we can begin to truly understand how they find themselves in the situations they're in. Or more accurately, we can begin to understand the systems that created their situation in the first place. Real justice must envision a system where the pain and trauma of people's lives is met with healing and compassion instead of punishment and cages, where people in our communities are supported, where they can get what they need to be successful, however they measure that success. When we shift our focus this way, we want people to be taken care of, because when we humanize people, what we are essentially asking is this: what would I want for myself, for a family member, for a loved one, or a close friend? The more time I spent navigating the criminal legal system, particularly as a public defender, getting to know the people it impacted, the more I realized how much it neglected the complex issues of the individuals caught inside. Day after day, year after year, I encountered people whose cases ended up on my desk as a result of multiple, often overlapping systems that had failed them. An educational system that routinely left them behind, ultimately funneling them into the school-to-prison pipeline, a mental health system that ignored their issues, an economic system that provided them no livable wages or means to earn a wage, a healthcare system that denied them available resources. I began to think that these issues were all like the branches of one massive century-old tree, and systemic racism was a thick root that allowed that tree to live and grow. You may be able to cut off one branch of the tree, but if you don't attack the root, digging it up entirely from where it lies, a new branch will inevitably regenerate in its place. To understand the problems within our existing systems, it is crucial to understand all the different ways these problems manifest. And now more than ever, even before, important conversations are starting to be had. But now that we've arrived at this moment, our greatest challenge will come with what we do next. Bending the arc takes effort, it takes action, and it takes pressure. What will you do?